The world we live in is confronted with extreme challenges. Energy demand is expected to grow 25% by 2030. Carbon dioxide levels will continue to rise as the global economy grows. Meeting energy demands while reducing CO2 is a challenge taken on by the UAE as a responsible and diversified energy leader. Two of its most respected authorities in their field of expertise have teamed up to lead the way. ADNOC, or Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, is an integrated oil and gas industrial group active in exploration and production, refining and processing, chemicals and petrochemicals, and transportation and distribution.
Fundamentally, this project is going to reduce our carbon emissions. We're going to liberate more hydrocarbon gases needed for the power sector, and we're going to enhance oil recovery that will extend the life of Abu Dhabi field.
Masdar, Abu Dhabi's renewable energy and clean technology company, specializes in some of the world's most sophisticated projects.
We believe this project will contribute greatly to Abu Dhabi clean energy goals and affirm our status as a leading developer of carbon capture technologies.
Together, these companies have forged an innovative partnership to turn harmful CO2 emissions into a valuable resource to reduce the UAE's environmental footprint.
The joint venture between ADNOC and Masdar is the first company mandated to do commercial-scale projects in carbon capture, utilization and storage.
Steel production, one of the pillars of our modern industrialized world, is also a major contributor of greenhouse gas emissions and global warming. What if we could capture this harmful gas and use it for our benefit? As demand for oil and gas grows and exploration becomes more challenging, extending the life of our reservoirs using enhanced oil recovery, or EOR, is a necessity. Typically, water, natural gas or chemicals are injected to liberate the remaining oil. But what if we could use CO2 instead?
Matching supply and demand is what this CCUS project is all about. CCS, or carbon capture and storage, is not new, but has never really taken off due to the lack of a good business case. On the other hand, using naturally occurring CO2 for EOR is well proven around the world and locally, as demonstrated in a recent pilot project. It's combining these two concepts, using captured CO2 for EOR in an economically viable manner while storing the CO2, that makes perfect sense.
First, the CO2 from the production lines at the Emirates steel plant is captured instead of being released into the atmosphere. This stream contains some 90% CO2. The feed is transferred to the neighboring compression and dehydration facility under construction at the project site in Musafah. The output is a dense phase CO2 stream of over 98% purity. The technology and project support for these installations was provided by Masdar. The dense phase CO2 stream now flows through a 50-kilometer steel pipeline to the Rumaitha onshore field, operated by ADNOC's Abu Dhabi Company for Onshore Oil Operations, ADCO. Here, the carbon dioxide is injected deep into new oil wells to maintain the reservoir pressure and enhance oil recovery. The CO2 is then stored underground. Not only does this scheme reduce CO2 emissions, it also frees up natural gas for use in Abu Dhabi's power and industrial sectors.
This joint venture with ADNOC is a clear demonstration of our commitment to reducing CO2 emissions, which reinforces the UAE's position as a responsible and true energy leader. The success of this project will definitely be a catalyst for similar projects in the UAE and across the region.
This project will put ADNOC at the forefront of new technology application and would demonstrate Abu Dhabi's commitment to the environment while maintaining sustainable growth.